Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Farhin binti Bahruddin. Today I will present to you my final year project through user requirement to design wheelchair improvement by Integrated QFD, TRIZ and AHP method. This is table of content for this presentation. Wheelchair user is the largest minority group in this world, around 2 billion people that depending on wheelchair as a day-by-day mobility. A proper wheelchair can allow them to enjoy their human right to do indoor activities or outdoor activities. Sometimes they also related with some issue, which is transferring issue. This is because they feel uncomfortable to keep lean on someone because a simple task can be a major big deal for them and they are difficult to do by their own. In America, the patient age around 65 and above accounted for 70.8% of injuries, and 94% of injuries occur in home and hospital, and 12.2% related with transferring injuries. So, a wheelchair design must enable user to safely and effectively use the wheelchair in rough outdoor environment and need to be more stable and easier to propel over rough or uneven surface. So, there are 3 problem statements that related to this project. The first one is to enhance product universal feature and function. The second one is enhance wheelchair detail function. And the third one is to reduce limit body activities. So, this is the objective in this project. The first objective is to use QFD method to connect customer requirement to product features and problem and to enhance product universal feature and function. The second is Integrated QFD and TRIZ method to find out innovative in problem solving to design wheelchair. The last is combination between QFD, TRIZ and AHP method to build a new problem solving in the design process. Wheelchair, based on Oxford Dictionary, describe it as a transportation chair on wheels that people unable to walk use for moving around. Wheelchair is a chair with wheel used when walking is a difficult or impossible due to illness, injury, problem related to age or disability. About 11.6% use a manual wheelchair and 3.9% using a power wheelchair, and indicating about 5 million people using wheel mobility device. There are 5 types of wheelchair. The first one is a manual wheelchair, electric wheelchair, ergonomic wheelchair, a portable wheelchair, and the last is toilet wheelchair. So this is table of specification analysis of the wheelchair. There are so many brands including Bion, Medline, Helva, Hopkins, and so many more. We analyze based on the information needed, such as the price, the size, brand, type of wheelchair, the weight, the potential problem, material, and also the features of the product. Table specification analysis clearly understand the product and be more detailed about product feature and function from the existing product and comparing between them. Position map is used to know about the market position for the product. They are divided into 2 positions. The first position map is about comparison between adjustability and stability. They are divided into 4 zones, which is the first zone stated that most of wheelchair is using a manual wheelchair and with a common function. The position map 2 is about comparison between wheel size and ergonomy. So basically in zone 1 stated that the wheelchair is suitable for outdoor use with a big wheel that easy for propelling. Product development refers to complete life cycle of product. The process including analyzing, planning, developing, and launching a product. Product design is step of product development cycle where the design is planned, create, and design. Product designer, on the other hand, is solely accountable for product design and must provide a report for approval. During this stage, any product decisions such as sales, marketing, financial, or logistics will be examined. Universal design is design innovation that is frequently backward. Instead of developing a new product and sell to public, innovative design is process of recognizing, pinpointing, and comprehend user requirement. The solution can be designed once the need is determined. Ergonomic is a human factor that scientific discipline concern with understanding of interaction among human and other elements of system, and the profession that apply theory, principle, data, and method to design in order to optimize human well-being and overall system performance. The word of ergonomic comes from Greek word with ergon that means work, and nomos, which means loss. It's essentially the loss of work or science of work. Good ergonomic design can remove incompatibilities between work and worker. QFD or Quality Function Deployment is focused on listening to voice of customer and respond to customer need and translate into design requirement. QFD using House of Quality as a tool that translates the customer wants and need into a product or service design characteristic by using a relationship matrix. In this process, is a listen to customer and translate into a written plan by prioritize the step of execution based on what is the most important to customer and put into a realistic plan into a paper. So, this is a related research of QFD. Analytic Hierarchy Process or AHP is developed by Professor Thomas L. Saati. AHP is a use for making a decision. This method has been created after understanding the structure of problem and real health trends that manager face while solving it. AHP is a way of combining a qualitative and quantitative analysis that's systematical and hierarchical. AHP is a most methodical analytic tools that permit a comprehensive description of priority and preference. This is a related research of AHP. Theory of Inventive Problem Solving, or we call that TRIZ, developed by engineer and scientist Gareth L. Shuttler and his colleague in Soviet Union between 1949 and 1985. TRIZ is an analytical tool that requires a problem solving as well as knowledge-based tool for system transformation and theoretical foundation. TRIZ is used to transformation model, analyze problem using the knowledge and about the product difficulties. There are 4 tools in TRIZ, which is substance field, analysis, algorithm for inventive problem solving, and 40 inventive principles, and the last one is 39 engineering parameter. This is a related research of TRIZ. This is flowchart that represent our flow and process in this project. There are contained about 4 stages. The first stage is about data collection, the second stage is about data analysis, the third stage is a product development, and the last stage is about result. So basically, this is our Gantt chart that ensure our project becomes smooth and enhance our project activities to become completely perfect. And Gantt chart also help to enhance our performing and do a properly planning. So there are 5 steps in research implement. The first is about user need, to create and administer user requirement survey to determine what is user need. Second is using AHP to evaluate the connection between customer requirement and technical qualities, and a pairwise comparison metric based on questionnaire result. The third is using H or Q as represented by variety of symbol ranging a strong positive to strong negative interaction, and the data from AHP calculation will be imported into House of Quality to determine the rating. The fourth is using TRIZ to identify the solution to technical conflict by using 39 engineering parameter and 40 innovative principles. The last is a final design to design a wheelchair by selected from H or Q it chose based on highest rank in HOQ rating on the design concept. So this is a questionnaire design that have 3 sections, which is section A, section B, and section C. This is result of the survey that have been collected, which is from a 6 respondent. As a result from 6 respondents, the majority of survey is a female, and 50% of user is 60 years and above. 33.3 is from north and south of Malaysia, and most of respondent is unemployed. Majority of user has been experienced of using a wheelchair with 33.3%, and majority of respondents have been using the wheelchair more than 3 months. Most of the users have been choosing safety, functionality, wheel size, safety belt, cushion, brakes, and lock wheel as a priority. So this is a design direction where the wheelchair must have a safety design and stable enough that can convince adult user to adjusting their position and transferring. The wheelchair also must include a safety belt so that the user must be more secure. The functionality of wheelchair should be more and can assist user to be more independently in outdoor or indoor. And the last is about the design must be fit to all users. So in conclusion, the preliminary survey has been noticed that the product has some issue that didn't be considered. The idea of design and improvement of wheelchair sketching out, then it will be proceed to 3D modeling and engineering drawing as suitable to the prototype design and validation that will carry out. So I think that's all from me. Thank you everyone for listening.